my question, my comment more, I guess, than a question. Luka Dončić and Austin Reaves are the best offensive duo in the NBA. The numbers are nuts. They've been nothing short of unstoppable for the 15-4 Lakers now. The two, Luka and AR, are averaging nearly a combined 64 points per game. So the two are attempting like nearly half of the Lakers' shots from the field, 80% of the team's free throws. Like these guys are carrying, because LeBron was out for so long there, their offense. There was a lot of concern. Maybe there still is about the Lakers defense, but at this point, it doesn't matter with these guys. Just the level they're both playing at, and the camaraderie between these two, like seemingly best friends, like cracking on each other left and right. I think I didn't believe Austin Reaves had this sort of level of him. I have to admit, I thought it was, oh, he plays for LA and he gets all of this buzz and all this talk because he's in a big market. I've been proven wrong. Like the more I watch him, the more I'm like, oh my God, he is phenomenal. So that's my comment, I guess, for the Lakers.
I mean, it's funny. I remember your last thing you said about Austin Reaves made me think about a long time ago. I made a video breakdown of Alex Caruso, and it was like Alex Caruso is more than a meme. Like, because at the time, people thought of him as just, oh, he's LeBron's teammate. He's a white guy. He's balding.
Yeah.
He's just an energy guy. And it's like, well, no, this guy is more than a meme. And that obviously has turned out to be the case. He went on to have some great times with the Bulls, wins a championship again with the Thunder. So I think with he proved that. Austin Reaves, sticking with the Lakers, somehow not going to Dallas in the Luka trade. I still don't understand how he wasn't acquired in that deal. It's beside the point. He is proving more than I ever could have anticipated with Austin Reaves. This guy was a bucket getter in college. He was a bucket getter early in his career, but to be averaging nearly 30 points per game on elite efficiency out of ISOs and pick and roll. It's not like he's just banging, 3-pointers off the catch and attacking closeouts. And these are quote unquote easy buckets. These are self-created, non-assisted chances against elite defenders a lot of the time. And that's where it's like, okay, I don't think anybody could have anticipated this from Austin Reaves. I mean, a 20-point per game guy, 25 points per game, maybe, but almost 30 on this level of workload, it's mind-blowing. It really is mind-blowing, Skeets, to see him play at this level. It really is.
Yeah, you hit on it there. It feels sustainable. That's the crazy part. Like this, like I know it's still small sample size, I guess, sort of. He missed a few games, but we are a quarter of the way through the season. It feels very sustainable. And he is averaging, 29, 7, and 6. He's shooting 52% from the field. And then, of course, Luka, Luka's even crazier at the 35 and basically 9 and 9. So the pair of them together. And it's nuts because then now LeBron comes back and Trey on no dunks. He's basically now calling LeBron like Super Iguodala, the role that he can play.
Comp.
And I'm like,
that's such a good comp.
It's sort of right because Braun has been asking for 4 or 5 years, if we're being honest, or sort of like, hey, can somebody else take the torch at least offensively, basically since the Disney title? And now you get the Luka trade. My God, that falls into your lap. And then Reaves leveling up here. Yeah, he easily slots into the third best guy. And that's scary in and of itself. And all the other guys are doing their part. I mean, Ayton's been awesome. He's shut up a lot of haters. Rui's had his moments. Laravia, you go on down the line. JJ Redick has these guys buying in. I think they're gonna, I hope we get a Thunder Lakers battle in Vegas in the semifinals for the Cup. I think that would be an awesome, awesome game. But they've shocked me how great the Lakers have started this season, and a big part of it is Austin Reaves pairing with Luka, giving him 30 a night.
Nuts. I mean, they do look like legitimate contenders to me, but to be a team that can actually defeat the Thunder in the postseason, I think that's going to come down to their defense. And that's my question about the Lakers. How can the Lakers solve their defense? This season, they're 17th in defensive rating. And the interesting thing is with them is they have a 106.7 defensive rating when Marcus Smart is on the floor to a 118.3 defensive rating without Marcus Smart. And so that 106.7 is the equivalent of number 2 behind Oklahoma City, and 118.3 is bottom 10 in the NBA when he's off the floor. And he's out right now. LeBron's return also cuts into his minutes, but ultimately I think with this smart situation, are there any other answers on this team internally to improve point of attack, wing defense, I don't think so. I don't think the answer lies within for the Lakers. And so that's where I kind of look at this team, Skeets, and I'm like, they have these future picks. They have a 26 swap, 28 swap, 30 swap, and they can trade their 31 or 32 first, and the other one would be a swap. So they only have one future first that they can give. That changes on draft night next year when they'll have three tradable first. But I'm looking at the team this year and I'm like, why not go get somebody like a Herb Jones? Like make an
So
offer at, give Gabe Vincent maybe, Dalton Connect, a future first, maybe a little bit more if you have to, one of the swaps possibly to the Pelicans. Why not at least make an effort? Because I think this team is that legit offensively. And if they can stagger Smart and LeBron being kind of the quarterback of the defense, helping communication and intensity when he's on the floor, and then Smart coming off the bench with serving that role, and then add a guy like Herb Jones on top of this, that's where things get pretty interesting with this team's offense, then being supported by what would be like a borderline top 10 defense.
I mean, I knew I was coming on the KOC podcast. We were going to get some fake trades, baby. And this one's it's intriguing here. Yeah. Look, if the Lakers can pull that off, that's a great trade. They get Herb Jones for, Gabe Dalton and maybe just a pick or two, obviously with protections of some sorts. I think they would do that in a heartbeat because all of these teams, the Thunder, the Wolves with Ant, the Rockets with Durant and their crew, like, yeah, it'd be nice to have like a lockdown defender. Hey, Herb, don't worry about offense. We got like basically three guys that can score 30 in their sleep. Lock in, shut down the other team's best offensive player. Yeah, that'd be a dangerous upgrade for them on the wing. But right now they're just like, who cares? We'll just outscore you. and we feel good when we get into an end of game situation because we got Luka. AR lights out. And then, yeah, again, LeBron, I know he's in year 1000, but still, you can trust him to make a right play at the end of a game, be it a shot or setting a guy up, and he's going to orchestrate that as well. And maybe just wins a game on a defensive stop because he can still like have that explosiveness for a possession or two. So that's an interesting trade, though.